If you enjoy this video, please click like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Have you ever looked up at the sky and seen a majestic bird soaring high above, its wings spread wide against the blue expanse? It's a breathtaking sight, one that connects us directly to the wild heart of nature. Often we might quickly label that bird an eagle or a hawk, using the names almost interchangeably. But what if I told you that these two incredible raptors, while sharing the same sky, live worlds apart in their daily lives? They are both members of the same exclusive club of birds of prey, the family Accipitridae, but they represent two very different approaches to survival. Think of them as cousins in a vast, wild family. One is the nimble, quick-witted athlete, and the other is the powerful, regal monarch. The most immediate and striking difference between a hawk and an eagle is their sheer size. It's like comparing a middleweight boxer to a heavyweight champion. Both are powerful athletes, but they operate in completely different weight classes. Hawks are generally smaller, more compact birds. A common species like the red-tailed hawk, which many of us see perched on highway light posts, typically has a wingspan of about 4 feet and weighs around 2 to 3 pounds. Now let's talk about the eagles. These birds are true giants of the sky. A bald eagle, our national symbol, boasts a wingspan that can stretch over 7 feet. That's wider than most people are tall. They can weigh anywhere from 6 to a whopping 14 pounds. This immense size gives them incredible power and allows them to hunt much larger prey. When it comes to finding a meal, hawks and eagles have completely different playbooks, largely dictated by their size and the habitats they call home. Hawks are masters of the ambush, often preferring woodlands, forest edges, and open fields with plenty of cover. Think of a hawk as a stealthy ninja. A Cooper's hawk, for example, uses its incredible agility to fly at high speeds through dense forests, weaving between trees to surprise smaller birds at backyard feeders. Eagles, in contrast, are rulers of the wide open spaces. Their hunting grounds are vast landscapes like coastlines, major rivers, large lakes, and open mountain country. A bald eagle will soar high above a body of water, using its phenomenal eyesight to spot a fish near the surface from a mile away. It then performs a controlled, powerful dive, snatching the fish with its massive talons without even getting its body wet. Just as their hunting styles differ, so do their dinner plates. The diet of a hawk versus an eagle is a direct reflection of their size, power, and habitat. Hawks are opportunistic predators that focus on smaller, more manageable prey. Their menu is incredibly varied but generally consists of animals they can quickly overpower and carry away. For a red-shouldered hawk, a typical meal might be a snake, a frog, or a large insect. For a sharp-shinned hawk, the diet is almost exclusively small songbirds. Eagles, with their greater size and strength, are equipped to take on much more substantial fare. They are at the top of the avian food chain, and their diet shows it. The golden eagle, often found in more terrestrial environments, has a diet that is just as impressive, but focused on land animals. These powerful hunters are famous for preying on mammals like jackrabbits, marmots, ground squirrels, and even young deer or goats in some parts of the world. The way a hawk and an eagle fly is a masterclass in aerodynamics, and it all comes down to the shape of their wings and tails. Hawks have wings that are beautifully adapted for their agile hunting style. Forest-dwelling hawks, like the Cooper's hawk or the goshawk, have relatively short, broad, and rounded wings. This shape provides incredible maneuverability, allowing them to make sharp turns and dodge obstacles at high speed, much like a stunt plane. Their flight is often characterized by a series of quick, powerful flaps followed by a short glide. Eagles, by contrast, possess wings built for soaring and endurance. Their wings are much longer, broader, and more rectangular, almost like giant feathered planks. This shape is perfect for catching and riding thermals, rising columns of warm air, which allows them to stay aloft for hours with minimal effort. When you see an eagle fly, you'll notice it holds its wings very flat and steady, like a glider. They are masters of energy conservation, using the air currents to do the work for them as they survey their vast territory from great heights. The domestic lives of hawks and eagles are just as distinct as their hunting habits, starting with the homes they build. Hawks construct relatively modest nests, known as eyries, that are appropriate for their smaller size. They typically build their nests high up in the forks of trees, often in dense woods that provide cover and protection. Eagles, on the other hand, are the master architects of the avian world, building some of the largest nests of any bird. An eagle's eyrie is a colossal structure, placed at the very top of a massive tree, or on a remote cliff ledge with a commanding view of the surrounding territory. Over time, these nests can become enormous, reaching over 10 feet across and weighing more than a ton. One famous nest in Florida was estimated to weigh nearly 3 tons. When it comes to social behavior, both birds are generally solitary or found in breeding pairs, but their tolerance for others differs. Hawks are fiercely territorial, especially during the breeding season. Eagles can be a bit more social, particularly in areas with abundant food. It's not uncommon to see large gatherings of bald eagles during the winter months. At places like the Chilcot River in Alaska, hundreds of eagles congregate to feed on a late salmon run. In these situations, they establish a clear pecking order but are generally tolerant of each other's presence. The primary tools of any bird of prey are its beak, talons, and senses, and here again we see specialization at its finest. A hawk's talons are incredibly sharp and powerful for their size, designed for one purpose: to swiftly dispatch small prey. The talons are like a set of surgical needles, capable of piercing the vital organs of a mouse, snake, or songbird in an instant. Eagles take these tools to an entirely different level of power. An eagle's talons are massive, thick, and immensely strong, capable of crushing the bones of their prey. The gripping strength of a bald eagle's talons is estimated to be 10 times greater than that of a healthy adult human. The beak of an eagle is also larger and more robust than a hawk's, reflecting its need to tear through the tough hides and flesh of larger animals. It's a heavy-duty tool for a heavy-duty job. Perhaps the most famous sense for both birds is their vision, but even here, there are nuances. Both hawks and eagles have eyesight that is legendary, estimated to be 4 to 8 times sharper than ours. However, an eagle's vision is fine-tuned for scanning vast, open areas from high altitudes. They can reportedly spot a rabbit from over 3 miles away. A hawk's vision, while also phenomenal, is adapted for spotting subtle movements in a cluttered environment. They have excellent depth perception, which is critical for navigating through tree branches at high speed without crashing. The lives of hawks and eagles unfold on different timelines, both in terms of their daily journeys and their overall lifespans. Many hawk species are migratory, undertaking long-distance travel between their breeding and wintering grounds. Broad-winged hawks are famous for this, gathering in huge flocks or kettles that can number in the thousands. This migratory behavior is a spectacular event for birdwatchers at places like Hawk Mountain in Pennsylvania. When it comes to lifespan, the difference is again a matter of scale. Hawks, being smaller birds, generally have shorter lifespans. In the wild, a hawk like a Cooper's hawk or a red-tailed hawk might live for about 10 to 12 years. Eagles, as larger birds with fewer natural predators, live significantly longer lives. A wild bald eagle can live for 20 to 30 years, and some have been documented living even longer. This longevity allows them to accumulate a lifetime of knowledge about their territory, hunting grounds, and migration routes. It also means that a breeding pair of eagles can produce many generations of offspring over their lifetime, contributing significantly to their population's stability. In the grand theater of the sky, hawks and eagles play two very different yet equally vital roles. The hawk is the agile and adaptable warrior of the woodlands and fields. The eagle, in contrast, is the undisputed monarch of the open skies. It is a symbol of power, majesty, and endurance. Understanding the differences between these two magnificent raptors enriches our experience of the natural world. It allows us to look up at a soaring bird and see not just a generic bird of prey, but a highly specialized athlete with a unique story. So the next time you are outdoors, keep your eyes on the sky. Whether you spot the quick, flapping flight of a hawk on the hunt or the slow, majestic circle of an eagle on the soar, take a moment to celebrate the incredible diversity of life they represent. They are two different answers to the same question: how to master the air. One achieves it through nimble grace, the other through raw power. And in appreciating both, we connect more deeply with the wild, wonderful world we all share. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content.